welcome back. I'm in my Hemlock Oak weekly daily planner and I'm setting up for the week ahead. I did go ahead and make my own dating stickers with some tiny weeny numbers so that I can date the Undated planner. It is the 29th when I was filming this, but I'm actually doing a voiceover because my cats kept going wild when I got my filming stuff out. I'll be using icons from Papershire, one of them being the moon. I love to track the moon, so I've gone ahead and popped in a full moon sticker there and a cute little header. I'm using the TWSBI Eco fountain pen with a extra fine nib, and I'm starting my Monday the same way as I start any day, with emails, and then I just go ahead and plan the rest of my day. So I pop in everything that I know I'll be doing, and then I might come back and add bits if I decide that, okay, well, this needs doing as well and I have time to do it. Then I'll come back and I'll write that in after the fact. Each morning I start in a similar way. I'll come in here and I'll write the tasks that need doing that day. So Monday morning I'll write Monday's tasks, Tuesday I'll write Tuesday's. I will also be using this Wodnowski brush pen with a soft nib to do some different types of font and calligraphy, just so things pop out on the page a little bit more, and I'll be using the hard nib to draw these lines and block the time out. So I'll do that across the days. Each day I will do the tasks. Some tasks have subtasks. For example, the filming, I will film every Tuesday. I like to remember to do a thumbnail because I do constantly forget to do them. And then editing, I want to remind myself to do the title, the description, and the links that go in the description. They're all the subtasks. I will then go in with the hard nib Wodnowski pen and draw the line between the hours and just time block it that way. I might also have headers like the family header, where I also have tasks underneath it. So the family time was all the way through the evening, but I did obviously need to cook dinner and I needed to take a shower, so they're included in that block of time. I wouldn't just have family and then not include my tasks there. Again, Wednesday, starting it in the same way. I did have a food shop delivery, which is normally a Tuesday, but because of the time period we're in, I ended up getting it for the Wednesday. My reading, and then there's a massive block of empty time. Now, I'm not bothered if my day looks like that in the morning, but then I'll come back and anything I've done in that block of time, I'll backfill. You can completely backfill these spaces, which means you'll get up in the morning, you'll do all your tasks that day, and then you'll come back in the evening and write exactly what it is you've done that day. And then when you look back, you think to yourself, oh, okay, I've got this done and I've got that done. And it is a nice reflection to come back to if you're that type of person that sits there and says, oh, I've not done anything today. Really, you have done stuff, but you're dismissing them really. Maybe they're smaller tasks, or you consider them smaller tasks, and then you come back at the end of the day and you don't have anything to show for it because you've not written any of it down. I like to reflect on what I do on a daily basis. I like to be able to block my time because I'm doing quite a lot. I'm running a online business, mrsmoodle.com. I also have cauldrons and quills. I make my own stickers for cauldrons and quills, and I have this YouTube channel. I have a couple of social media channels, so I've got quite a lot going on. I'm also learning Latin. I want to read more, doing things for myself a lot more, and I want a place where I can keep track of that and keep track of my time and how long things are taking. So when it comes to filming, for example, I thought it would take a whole lot longer to film a video than it actually did, so I'm glad that I went in and did this. Now we're coming up to Friday. You'll see in a minute that we did some bed shopping, and the weekend ended up being absolutely ram-packed with household things that needed doing. We all pulled our weight. We're all absolutely shattered as a result of it. As you know, I'm talking in past tense because I recorded this video and I'm doing a voiceover after the fact because of my naughty cats. Yeah, that's why everything is now currently in past tense. I would have spoken over the video as I recorded it day by day, but it didn't pan out that way in the end. There it is, the bed shopping. Oh gosh, we've gone from a double bed to a super king bed because my partner has restless legs and it was waking me up quite a lot of times in the night. It has been beneficial so far, but we'll see, you know, for the future what it brings. I have used the Papershire icons again here, and I've gone in and just added another one across the board there. Some weeks I'll use more icons and some weeks I'll use less icons. It just depends how much writing I've got to do for that week. If there's like loads and loads and loads of tasks, which obviously means loads and loads and loads of writing, then there won't be room for all of the icons that I want to use. So I have to make the most of the space and what I need it for, and this is very functional for me. So it means like not covering it up with loads of stickers. At the end you will see that there is a big gap at the bottom of the page. I've not quite figured out what I'm going to use that for at the moment, but I'm sure I'll figure out something. Here is the absolutely ram-packed busy Saturday, and I'm quite glad that we got this done before I started doing, you know, more work rather than leisure activities. I had the time to get everything done and it panned out really, really well. I'm really proud of my son who helped out tremendously, and my partner who was just a godsend. He ended up fixing our recliner actually, which was a massive job. We are coming to the end of the week, and I would like to say a massive thank you to everybody who comments on my videos, who likes my videos, and if you're new here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I am a brand new channel. I do have a goal to get to 500 subscribers as quickly as I possibly can, and then my next goal will be to get to 1,000 subscribers, so it'll be really helpful if you could subscribe. Give the video a like and we'll wrap this up. You can see I'm just finishing off Sunday. I'll go in and drop some icons in there, the Papershire icons. I can put a link in the description if anyone's interested. And this is what the week looks like. You can see that big gap at the bottom, and I will figure something out for that, like I said. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic week. Let me know what you think of the layout and the system, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.